It's kind of weird how Martin Jones is an absolute god against the Vancouver Canucks. He is an unstoppable being who just can't stop saving the puck. And I know he let in 2 goals in this one, but my goodness, the Canucks could have scored so many if it wasn't for Martin Jones. And, of course, on the other end, we have Jacob Markstrom, who is a god in his own right that got dethroned one too many times in this hockey game for the Canucks to come away with a W. The Vancouver Canucks lose 3-2 to the San Jose Sharks in this game in California. Now, obviously, starting things off, it wasn't a 7-2 loss. That automatically makes this game better than the one that we had in Rogers Arena with Michael DiPietro starting just a few days ago. But for some reason, I feel so much worse about this game than I did about the DiPietro game, and part of that has to do with Martin Jones just absolutely robbing the Canucks on several occasions. The Canucks could have had so many opportunities to put up points and everything, but they only got themselves 2 goals here. It was just frustrating to watch, and overall, a lot of people are going to be blaming the loss on Alex Biega because of his defensive attempt, let's just say, at trying to clear the puck that didn't work. The Sharks came in on a 2-on-1 because of that. Markstrom made the save, but nobody picked up on Joe Pavelski, who was there to pick up the rebound. And one could argue that Biega was supposed to take that guy, but he didn't. It was 3-2, and that was the game-winning goal. Other than that, though, the Vancouver Canucks came away with a few more good stories. First off, Brock Boeser has 100 points in the NHL. That's quite high, and you might remember he got 55 points last year. In his first stint with the Canucks, he got 5 points, and in this season, he's at 40 points already. I actually didn't realize that Boeser was that high up on the score sheet, but Boeser has reached that 40-point mark. Fantastic. Of course, everybody loves Pettersson, and we know about the Pettersson hype that we're experiencing here in Vancouver. But do you remember the Boeser hype? The Boeser hype was something just absolutely incredible because it was the first real rookie that we saw coming into Vancouver, just totally dominating the game in a long, long time. Now, obviously, as fans, we are blessed to be able to see Boeser and Pettersson back-to-back in different years having these phenomenal rookie seasons. Boeser started things off, and Pettersson is coming in here with full speed in this season. But he's at 100 total points. Brock Boeser, we all love you, buddy. Have a glorious, aggravated, angry Boeser picture in the thumbnail as a reward. But other than that, we got ourselves another showcase of young Canucks dominance, this time in Zack MacEwen, who had an absolute beastly fight performance against Barclay Goodrow of the San Jose Sharks. Zack MacEwen totally came in here, challenged the guy off to a fight, and just started wailing on the guy, and he beat him to the ground, and it was amazing. Awesome fight, Zack MacEwen. You love to see that. Other than that, I didn't really notice all too much about Zack MacEwen's game, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if he was playing. But he had a great fight. So that's cool. In terms of the actual game, though, we started things off for Vancouver with an Antoine Roussel goal. His 7th on the year. Roussel has been an absolute point-producing machine for some reason. He's so close to breaking his career high in points that one may actually start to understand the fact that Roussel wasn't really brought in here to score points, but he's kind of doing that in some fashion. This has all started because Alex Biega is in the defensive zone, and he's willing to shoot things up and over right onto the tape. He blocks the pass that goes right in front of the slot, takes it, sends away Antoine Roussel, who comes in and shoots it right through Jones. So that was really good. Really good for him. Then later, we get ourselves Brock Boeser with a tying goal, assisted by Derek Pouliot and Elias Pettersson. Pettersson's 28th assist on the year, Boeser's 21st goal on the year, and this one was cool. Derek Pouliot, he dumps it in, so it's a normal dump and chase, and Elias Pettersson comes streaking in there with that puck retrieval. He starts skating around the perimeter of the net, then he backhand passes it back behind the net to Boeser, who walks right out in front. Nobody is blocking him because the guy who's in front, he's trying to take out the centering pass to the cross crease. So Boeser, he comes right out in front. He comes and he's just right in front there. He's kind of holding it. He stops a little bit and Martin Jones comes out a little bit and then Boeser just flicks it. He doesn't even like rifle it. He doesn't absolutely snipe it. He just flicks it. He flicks it right through the opening, and the game is tied. You can see Martin Jones a little bit disappointed at that afterwards. Boeser's 21st on the year, his 100th point in his career. Elias Pettersson with his 28th assist, so he's been producing as well. Things are looking really good. Up until Alex Biega gave the puck away in the Canucks zone, tried clearing it, and it was blocked, and we already talked about that. That is the ultimate dagger, and the Vancouver Canucks fall in regulation. We had a chance to take a playoff spot today here, but we didn't. It's kind of okay, though, because I think every other team basically lost too, right? We had ourselves such a weird night for the Western wildcard race. Everybody lost, basically. So coming out of this one, it's not necessarily the worst of scenarios if you're on Team Playoffs. If you're on Team Tank, you're like, okay, we lost, good, but Edmonton, Dallas, and Colorado also lost too, so yippee. Yippee. But other than that, the Vancouver Canucks showed a lot of poise throughout the last few minutes of the game, where they tried to tie things up. They had so many chances. Some of these went off the post, some of these went wide. Pettersson had an amazing shot that almost went in, but it just riffled right off the bar, and it stayed out. But other than that, it was quite frustrating to see Martin Jones just do so well in the latter half of the period. Martin Jones is always so good against the Canucks, and it blows my mind that he's able to be like that. Seriously, the Canucks have lost to Martin Jones way more times than they've beaten Martin Jones. It's quite frustrating. And if you're looking for a positive in this one, it comes with the Boeser 100 points thing, it comes with Roussel getting on the board again, it comes with Pettersson getting his 28th, it comes to Biega balancing himself out. He had a great assist to set up Roussel, and he had a bad turnover to set up Joe Pavelski, so it all balances out in the end. Overall though, Jacob Markstrom was really good too. This easily could have been a 5-0 win for the Sharks, but Markstrom stood in there. But the ultimate decision is a 3-2 regulation loss for Vancouver. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Plus, /9 gaming, and bye.